I remember the day I got my first console, actually. It was the Wii. Do you remember the Wii?
I remember the
little
Wii.
white box there.
Yeah, I remember. When I was a kid, I used to get it for Christmas. I got it for Christmas. When I was 6 years old, and I got it for Christmas. And I opened it. I was filled with so much delight and so much happiness. And it came with the Wii Sports game. It was very good.
Do you remember playing the golf and the boxing?
I remember that. Yes.
And I remember back in the day when you'd play video games, you'd work up a sweat.
I remember that. I used to play, I don't know if you had this on the Wii, I used to play Just Dance.
Yeah.
Oh, Just Dance
that
used to
was
be the best game, yeah. So I used to play Just Dance, and I would go through all these songs, Michael Jackson, Bruno Mars, all these old classics, and it would be a tune just to listen to them, and it would also be a tune just to actually like work up a sweat and actually exercises too.
Would you ever have a limit? Like you get about 30 minutes a day? You're normally no more than 30 minutes a day.
She would.
Yeah, so much stimulation, so much was happening in those 30 minutes. It felt like eternity. I was happy for eternity. Now, I just find now when I scroll, 30 minutes goes by when I blink.
Exactly.
Really, yeah.
I feel like before when I was a little kid, I used to always have like 1 hour before dinner time, and then after dinner, I have to spend time with the family, and I wouldn't be able to go on the Wii and actually like play games. Like used to play Skylanders, used to play all these nostalgic games, and they were very fun. But
it was limited, and it was for the most part exercise. What was actually the bridge for you when it went from fun Wii with a bit of exercise, 30 minutes a day? What was the next step for that?
I think it felt like when I got an Xbox 360, that's when it all changed.
For me, it's the Xbox One.
Xbox 360 for me, nostalgic. And when I got it for Christmas, I got it for Christmas again. I was about 10 years old when I got it.
It was always for Christmas. I got mine for Christmas as well.
Yeah.
My goodness, my first ever time playing Minecraft, it was incredible. Everything was so vibrant and new, and I remember the dolphins were just added or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was just, from my monotonous life on the Wii, finding this stimulating thing that I didn't have to be boxing in the air for. I could just sit there, eat some crisps in one hand, and kill the Ender Dragon in the other.
For me, we used to be me and my friends from my neighborhood. We used to all go on Minecraft, and we used to play the mini games. The bed wars, I think that's what they're called now. But the mini games of like where you have to collect the chest and then you have to defeat each other, or like the snowball game. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that's what we used. That's what the most nostalgic thing.
Was that,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I found myself from the 30 minutes a day that felt like eternity, a joyful eternity in that. Do you find just over the months that you got it, it slowly crept up? Over the Christmas break, I was allowed a few hours a day because I just got it. But I found having to pull away after the Christmas break going back to school as a kid to be challenging. It was harder to simply just exist in class because I was bored. I knew what such a stimulating, fun, immersive experience could be on Minecraft, of all things. That sitting in class felt even more boring, even more challenging. Did you find that?
I found that.
Slowly but surely just built up.
I found out when I was in class, I used to always be daydreaming about me going home and turning on the Xbox. And as soon as after the bell rings, 2:30, I would run home, I would put my bag down, I would sit down in my bedroom, sit in my crusty computer chair, turn on my Xbox, and start gaming up until about 9 p.m.
And what about like the kind of major stage of addiction? What was the worst of it? Where did you progress from there? Where it got real bad?
I felt like me spending my whole entire weekend playing on the Xbox and not going out in nature. And
8 hours a day, was it like?
8 hours from like 10 a.m. all the way to like, even up, actually 12 hours, all the way up to like 8 p.m.
Wow.
10 hours, yeah. It's been that tough.
The first time you ever did that, I'm assuming it was just complete and utter joy. You were in such euphoria. But come 1 month, and then 2, and then 3, it felt like, as a kid, before all these stimulants in our heads, if you just sit, you'd be slightly bored. Sitting and doing nothing after all these video games felt so monotonous. It felt so tough. It felt so challenging.
That's why being grounded was such a tough thing.
Yes, to
get
be
over with.
present. To be
Yeah.
present. To even do a minute of meditation was this great challenge. The third step up I kind of did, the worst of my addiction, was when I got my phone and I downloaded Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. I remember opening Clash Royale, you hear the dun 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 dun, and these just popping rainbow of colors, these ambient reds and bright blues splashing in the eye. It felt like the first step from nothing to getting a Wii. It felt like from the Wii to getting Xbox. This was the next step up. It just felt just as good. Playing that, it was so fun. Just killing a few, barbarians or whatever, archers. And slowly, but surely, I'd find myself sitting in the back of class. Fuck cares about differentiation, man. All I care about is getting 10,000 trophies in Clash Royale. That's what I would be doing in the back. Be great crack for a while. And they actually I did them so much. I was playing so much a day. Did you find this as well? They just became boring.
Yeah, I felt like, obviously when I was playing Clash of Clans, I downloaded Clash of Clans for the first time. It was so hype. I was like, this small town hall, like Town Hall 1. And every day I would log in and see if all my buildings are finished and see every single day, I would see if I'm one step further to become the best player in Clash of Clans.
How did you actually quit?
Quit, for me, it was just like, it was finding self-improvement and going and finding all these habits like meditation, going out to nature, going on walks, going on hikes, gratitude journaling, exercising, reading. All of these habits helped me to break all these addictions. They weren't the easiest things in the world to neglect from, but I kept going at it and I kept improving myself, and I got to the point of where I quit video games and it became obsolete for me.
How long did it take you to go from 12 hours a day to nothing?
It's a very hard journey. I'm not going to tell you it's an overnight thing.
It's one hell of a journey.
It took me about 2 to 3 years, honestly,
Wow.
continuously. Even through COVID, my screen time went up so much.
Quitting for me really was, it got so boring that I filled it with other things. Going for a walk with a friend, going to the gym, going for a swim, whatever it was, going for a run. Just going for a chat, really. Nice walk. Whatever it was anyway, I played so many of them that I already knew every ability, whatever character had, or every blade of grass on whatever map it was. It was monotonous, it was predictable. There was no unpredictable charm to it anymore. There was no novelty left. And so as I played less and less, I distanced slowly until I haven't played video games I haven't touched them in about a year and a half. I'd like to revisit maybe 30 minutes every now and then, a little bit of Minecraft, just for the nostalgic purposes. But I now have learned it is playing with fire, and I would rather not get burnt. I really do get burnt.
For me, I feel like the best thing for me, if I'm gonna go back to video games, which I won't do, is if I go and play with a load of friends and we go and spend a whole night just building a world, killing the Ender Dragon, just for one night, but not continuing that addiction on for weeks and months to come, where you're addicted and you neglect all these good habits, which could be the gym, your work, your studies, what you want to do in life, your career, or your online business. Anything like that should not be neglected for video games and you wanting to consume more and you getting back into this addiction. There should be just a sense of nostalgia to go back to these video games and play it with your friends. I say the best thing is to play with your friends.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because at least you're being social.
Exactly. My 3 tips that I'll give, if you're like a person who is really like you're addicted after hearing our story and you feel relatable that you went through this kind of story, obviously you're not at that point of like where you quit your addiction and you're actually doing stuff. My thing is, 1, find a sense of purpose. If you can take anything from this video, find a sense of purpose. Because you got to think about it. What are you playing video games for? Are you playing because of boredom? You don't have a sense of doing in your life? You don't have a priority in your life? You're just playing just because you're bored and you have nothing else to do. Same with every kind of addiction. Weed, scrolling, doing other stuff, eating junk food. You are it's more like a cope of, you're trying to think, what you want to do, but you don't know what to do. It's just you're overstimulated and you need to have that sense of purpose in your life. So I'd say, look yourself in the mirror for 20 minutes and write down ideas that come to your mind.
Incredible.
That's my first tip. For me, I would say another tip for me is go and experience life.
Oh yeah.
Don't be the person that stays at home and actually just sits down and just plays video games or does all these habits. Be the person who goes out, becomes social, basically just improve yourself in every aspect that you can. Start with, first thing, everyone always starts with this, start with going to the gym. Start by getting into the gym because that can help with your physical, your mental, and your social. You hit 3 in 1 right there. So I would say, just go out into the world, go outside. I know this is so corny, but just go outside and experience the world.
Turns out you're almost right. So it is those damn video games.
It is.
Yeah.
Your parents will say it's always that damn phone. It's it is that damn phone.
If I could actually throw a few tips out there, it would be, I've always found, man will always crave joy. You'll always crave joy. The secret is not to deprive yourself of this and to, because you're a rubber band really. Your resting state is to be in a state of joy. Let's not deprive ourselves of that. That's not monk mode this. We enjoy joy. And to deprive yourself of that is pulling yourself away. There's tension. You can't relax like this. Snap back. You're on joy. Just replace what it is that the joy is coming from. I found what worked for me was find something just as stimulating where at the very least my body was moving. Perhaps just evolve backwards. Go back to that Wii. Go back to the old Xbox 360, but play with your siblings beside you. That's a good start now. But from there, I'd then maybe go for a little walk. Maybe go for a little swim. Promise yourself 30 minutes of video games, but you have to go for a 10-minute walk first. Slowly but surely it'll build up. And before you know it, you won't even be playing. Another tip would simply be set limits for yourself. Your mother never deprived you of video games when you were a kid. She just limited it. Because there's nothing inherently wrong with them. If you have them anything in the right dose, it's fine. If I were to play 10 minutes of Minecraft right now, great crack, don't get me wrong. I have a little world going. But as well as that, it wouldn't addict me. I get it's playing with fire, but as long as you understand the fire, it's okay to feel warm around the campfire. It's just not okay to burn yourself. If I could finish off with a third tip, really, it would be just go to sleep. I find most of the video games are played past 10 o'clock. If you simply get a good sleep routine, first of all, at the very least, it's not taken away from your sleep. And second of all, you're not going to be able to play video games while you're unconscious. And if you can play video games while you're unconscious, video games have really, truly won. Give up, dude.
I just want to say, guys, it's not your fault that you're addicted to all these video games, junk food, whatever addiction that you're struggling with. Obviously, we talked about video games, but it can apply to any other addiction, social media, junk food, anything. It's not your fault.
Netflix, anything really.
Exactly, yeah. Like you binge watching, well, I don't know what people watch these days, but
these companies have a group of psychologists working day and night analyzing markets, analyzing human choice making and psychology to better trick you, to find out which combination of colors on the front of the Revels bag with which intensity of brightnesses stimulates the brain the most so the child will pick it up and throw a tantrum unless his mother gets it for him.
They look at what delicate color that these companies look at to hook you in. The color red, because it symbolizes love and it symbolizes...
Well, it catches us because it's danger almost. Our minds are meant to see red means stop and stoplight because we naturally think it to mean blood. It's a very, whoa, pop in your face, catches you.
Exactly.
That's why it's so common. So I really would say it's not your fault.
Honestly, it's not.
It's those damn psychologists, it's those damn CEOs trying to increase shareholder value by making you twice as fat, by increasing a few stabilizers in the Revels bag that will ruin your hormones, so you put on more fat.
Exactly.
It's horrendous.
They would make more profit just for you to be on their sites for 2 seconds longer.
Honestly, the fact that if you've made it this far in, you have promise, like you have hope.
You have hope. 100%. Just applaud yourself, honestly.
Especially for video games.
Exactly. Even any addiction, you have the attention span to watch throughout this whole video of our story and what we've been through and all our tips we have given. you have hope to actually achieve what you want to achieve in life.
So, to close out, thank you for watching this far. We appreciate it.
And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, day, and
Speaking of the color red, actually, there's a big red button just down there.
so yeah,
It would
just,
help out my friend a lot.
there you go,
if it
thank
just
you.
Clicked.
Just click that
Colour
subscribe
of
button
red.
right there.
Color of blood, just to get you see it more.
I know it's a bit
Simple.
corny, but if you find informative from this video, and
If you made it this far, I hope you did.
if you want, click the link below, no pressure. And I got free one-on-one coaching down below if you guys want for a relationship.
As one of his
advice.
customers, I've said is very good coaching.
Thank you, man.
I'll give him that.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
So,
guys.
click the link below if you want to, and see you guys later. Peace.